Alright, we're going to look at something called induced EMF. Now, up to this point, we've been looking at wires, and if we run current through the wires, we've found that they actually create a magnetic field. So this is kind of the reverse of that. We're going to ask ourselves, do magnetic fields actually create currents? So we're just going to flip-flop them, okay? Well, it turns out that if you take a magnetic field, like a magnet, and you move it through something, so you see this sentence right here, it says a changing magnetic field. If you move that magnet, if you change the magnetic field through something, you can actually produce an electric current. It's usually done through, say, like a coil of wire or something like that. What that is called an induced current. And they call it induced because it's as if there was some sort of battery there or some sort of EMF. Okay, so the statement that is right here says a changing magnetic field induces EMF, also known as electromagnetic induction. Okay, so tomorrow in class, what I'll do is I'm going to show you a little demo where I take a coil, okay, and I move a magnet through it. Okay, so I've drawn a couple pictures here. But if I take like a bar magnet like this and there's a coil of wire, if I take that magnet and I move it into the coil of wire, okay, I'm changing the magnetic field, because if the magnet's down here, then the field lines are spread out further. As I move the magnet in, the field lines get more or closer together. I was going to say more dense, but I don't know if that's the right word or not. But the lines are going to be closer together. Okay, so as I move that field in, what we're going to find, and I have a little ammeter that'll read the current, it's going to produce a current that flows around it. Okay. However, we're going to also find that once I've moved the magnet into the coil of wire, once I stop the motion of it, the current's going to drop down to zero. Okay, no motion, no current. But then if I say reverse the direction of the magnet, if I pull the magnet out of the coil of wire, it'll produce a current, but it'll produce a current in the opposite direction. Okay, but by adding or introducing a magnetic field to a coil of wire, we can create a current flowing through that wire. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit more about what dictates the direction that current moves.